Hey friends, welcome back for this Journal With Me video, all about Halloween. So let's get started. To begin, I'm covering the notebook pages with Halloween-themed printables. I created these designs through canva.com and they're actually available in my Etsy shop. So I'll leave a special promo code in the description in case you're interested in them for decorating your own Halloween journals. So I don't know about you, but one of my favorite Halloween symbols are the spooky black cats. So I had to make sure I included one in one of these designs here. So I found one that had like a cute little witch's hat and a pumpkin sitting next to it. So it's actually one of my favorite things in this printout sheet that I made. So there's actually a black cat that wanders around my neighborhood all year long, not just Halloween, just to be clear. And my husband and I joke that he waits for us because sometimes he'll just be sitting on the entrance, like by our apartment door when we get home from work. We do give him treats every now and then, which I don't know, I guess there could be different opinions on that, but that's just what we do. And he's just kind of a neighborhood cat that wanders around and visits with everyone that lives here. But anyway, I want to know, what's your favorite Halloween image? Like, do you like pumpkins, witches, bats? Like, what's your go-to Halloween theme? You can comment below and I'll be sure to see your responses. And maybe I'll even incorporate that into my next video. So in case this is your first time coming across my channel, welcome. My name is Rebekka, I'm 30 years old, a recent newlywed as of August, and I work full-time in healthcare marketing. I share family tree ancestry research articles on my blog on Sundays and post new journaling videos every Monday and Friday. Some include music and some include talking, so whichever your preference, I have options for either. If any of that interests you, I really encourage you to stick around so you can see future content. So please consider subscribing, and I'll include a link below to my blog if you'd like to check that out as well. Oh, and be sure to comment below and introduce yourself. I would really love to connect. So next I'm adding a page from a book. So I didn't personally rip the page out by myself. It actually came with a journal kit that I received recently. It came with like book pages, stickers, like cardstock, different things like that. The stickers you'll see further in the video here, and they have like a clear background, and they look really cool, but I will admit they're a little bit difficult to like peel off. But anyway, so in case you're interested in some of the items used in this video, I'll be sure to include a link below. So anyway, the notebook page that I used, or I should say the book page that I used, showed a plant that said red and then bloodroot, and I just was like, well, that's perfect for Halloween. It's creepy, it's kind of weird, so I added it to the book and colored it in. So I did make a note on the video screen as well. I did increase the speed because I was like, this is going to be too long to watch and sit and watch me color this whole like thing here. So yeah, I sped that up a little bit. So random side tangent I feel like sharing here. Do you ever have one of those days where technology just does not work for you and like everything kind of goes wrong and things don't work and you're like, I plugged it in, I charged it, was good. Like that's the day that I've been having here, the day that I'm editing this video. I don't know, it's like the universe is just against me, but I tried exporting my video file twice and it would work. I kept having to like re-add in the files. Then I was using my microphone to do this recording and it kept saying there was a card error. And then to top it all off, my husband got me a GoPro camera back around like January, February or so. And honestly, and nothing against GoPro, but like it really didn't work properly from the start. So finally we were like, all right, we're still in the warranty, let's see what we can do about it. So I was on with customer service and they were asking me to do all these different things and send the pictures, and I was like, why does this have to be so complicated? You know, like it was just been one of those days. So anyway, I hope this video all comes together because I really want to get it out for you all and to enjoy. But yeah, so if you ever have one of those days where things just are not going right, I get you, but it'll be okay and it'll pass and you'll get through it. So just keep on going. So these other little like Halloween themed cards that I added in were also from that journaling kit that I mentioned earlier, where it says like Hidden Company, Haunted Mansion, Living Dead Doll, Peculiar Potions, like all those different things that I added to the page were all from the same journaling kit. So I just figured they're kind of weird and out there and would just fit with like a weird spooky Halloween vibe kind of a thing. Especially the Haunted Mansion one. It reminded me of a couple different movies and shows my husband and I have been watching recently. So that leads to the question, where do you stand when it comes to Halloween movies? Do you like scary movies? Not so scary movies? Do you prefer like the family-oriented kind of films to watch? I know for me personally, I would much rather watch like a throwback like Halloween Town as opposed to something scary, but I do every October try to watch some scary movies with my husband. He really likes all sorts of films, so that's kind of our tradition every year to see how much I can handle, basically. So I've watched quite a few. I'm not gonna name them, but it's been a lot over the years. But we were watching a show recently. It was based off like the Haunted Hill House, some sort of haunted thing. I'll have to here. You know what? I'm gonna check and then I'll jump back in. Okay, so I looked it up. It's called The Haunting on Hill House, and it's a show on Netflix. So I guess it's been on for a couple years, but we watched the first season. Alright, now despite all these movies that we watched, I could not get through this show. We watched a couple episodes. I was so into it, like I wanted to know what was going on, but it terrified me. Like, honestly, I had a really bad nightmare one night, and we were like, alright, that's it, we can't watch this anymore. So we watched like a summary YouTube video of what happens in the show. But I'll admit, there's some moments where like, I want to go back and I want to really see the storyline, but it was just way too scary for me. So I don't know. So if you've seen that show, if you want, comment below and let me know what you think of it, but it was just too much for me. Okay, getting off the topic of crazy Halloween shows and movies, back to the journaling pages. Let's focus here. So I added in a couple stickers showing some blackbirds or crows, and while I've always associated them with Halloween, overall I just have kind of paid more attention to blackbirds for the past year or so. If you follow my blog or have watched any of my other videos, I occasionally mention that my grandfather passed away last year, and it's obviously something I'm still kind of dealing with and going through the motions of. And the day that he passed, one of my friends had said, you know, did you see any animals soon after his passing? And I thought about it, and I actually did. And I had seen a blackbird up on a light when I was walking out of the hospital. And so sometimes when I see blackbirds, I just think of him and I think of that day and just what my friend had said. And I've always really enjoyed like bird watching, and that was something we always shared and talked about. So, but now I just have an extra special meaning for blackbirds in my life. So I wanted to be sure to include that in these Halloween journal pages. Okay, so I think I've rambled long enough here. So I will wrap this all up. I just wanted to say thank you for watching. Please be sure to like this video, comment below, and I'd love to connect with you, and subscribe to see future content. So thanks for chatting and journaling along with me, and I hope to see you again soon.